Hello warriors, welcome back to my channel. This is Cook with Chewa and Chewa Nenema. If you're a new person here, I warmly welcome you to the warriors team, okay? And if you're an old person here, thank you very much for coming back. Today we are going to make shito. Shito that can be eaten with everything and anything at all. Very easy and simple to do and delicious. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. With this recipe, we are going to use some finely chopped onions. You can see one big bowl of chopped onions. Depending on the amount of shito that I want to make, these are the ginger that I'm going to use. I also have some dry fish here or in sasawa here. And I'm also going to use some shrimps. I have the small ones here and also some tin tomatoes, and I have a very big bowl of dry pepper here. I'm not going to use all. I just want to blend everything and just reserve some for my house use. I also I'm also going to use some paprika and a blend of some spices here. There's some cube spices that I have here for the shito, and I'm also going to use some salt to taste. I have here with me some natural spices that I want to blend with the onions. I have some cloves here. I love the scent of this in my onions. This is Wediaba or something. I don't know the English name, but I know it's Wediaba, and I love the scent of it in the shito. I also have some liter of oil to use. So we're going to blend everything here. I have a lot of things to blend. I'm just using the food processor, and I'm also going to just try to blend everything again. So this is the end result of all the blending that I did. I've blended the onions and the um, ginger together. This is the end result of the shrimps. I also have the fish powder that I have blended. I decided to use my normal blender. I saw that the food processor was not giving me this smooth texture that I needed, so I used the normal blender to just blend it. And this is the amount of pepper that I'm going to use for the shito. I've just reserved some for my house. So my oil is already hot on fire here. um I've just added some oil to the one that I already have here. This one I use it to fry some meat, so it's better for me to use it. So when with this part, you have to be very careful with your oil. When it is too hot, it will just overflow onto your stove. So I just turn down the heat so that it will not overflow. So you just put in your blended onion and your ginger and just give it a very nice stir. This is going to be on fire for about 2 hours before. So you can see now the heat is high. It's going to be on fire for a very long time. So you just need the heat to be high now, because now it's not going to overflow onto your stove. But you just need patience. So you have to start preparing this early in the morning if you want it the same day. You have to start early in the morning because it will take a very long time before the shito turn this color, or before you get your onions translucent like this. You want your onions by the time by about 2 or 3 hours, it will be like this. It will take really a long time before you get it like this, very translucent and brownish color like this. But you have to be stirring it intermediary, okay? In this time, I'm just adding my pepper to it, because when you get the brown color, it means your shito is ready for the next step. So the next step is for me to add my pepper. So I've just added the amount that I think it will be enough. You can see. So after you add the pepper, you can let it just be on fire for about 10 minutes, and you add your tin tomatoes to it. With this shito, I later added about another tin of tomatoes because I realized my tomatoes was too small for the amount of oil that I was having. So I added another tin of tomatoes. So you just you can calculate if you don't need too much of the oil, then you can just add another tomatoes. So with this, for now, it's getting to about 30 minutes now, and you can see our stew is now on, cooking beautifully. Warriors, preparing your own shito is the most amazing thing you can do for yourself and for your family, because shito, whether it's here, outside, or in Ghana, is very expensive. And this is one of the sauce that you want to have in your home. I just added the spices that I'm using onto the stew. This is the time that you have to add your spices, because now your stew is coming through. So when you add your spice, you can allow it to be on fire. So when you see that it's also turning the darkish or brownish color like this, very beautifully. But you have to be stirring it regularly, in the regular intervals, so that you will not have your shito getting bent, too much bent and under it. So with this, now I'm going to add the salt. So you just add the salt to your taste. If you don't like too much salt, you have to be careful with your salt. So right now I'm going to add my shrimps. You can see it's very easy to do, but it's very time consuming too. So maybe one Saturday or Sunday that you are free in the house, you can decide to prepare your shito, and this can last you for about months. It will last you so many, depending on how you use it. For my house, this can last for about 2 months. I'm adding the fish, the dry fish to it, because this is the final stage of your shito. You add the dry fish to it, and you have to let your stew cook very well, because when you add these ingredients to it, you don't need it to be on fire for too long, so that it will not get burnt. Because the darker it becomes, if you don't take care, it will get burnt. So you just need it to be on fire. At this stage, you just have to lower your heat for it to be on fire for about 30 minutes. You can see now, and this is the end result. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.